Hi, Thomas.
Hi, Judith.
I've been told that your favorite painting of the Paul Allen collection is Les Poseuses by Seurat.
Absolutely. Now, don't get me wrong. It's masterpiece after masterpiece after masterpiece, that collection. It's quite amazing that it's coming to the market in one go with such high quality, which is a bit the common point of all the pictures across the board, whether they're contemporary pictures or master pictures. But the Seurat, you're right. This is in my library, sitting there, the 1970 Christie's catalog, when it was first sold, and it made $1 million. To give you a point of reference, in the same sale, a Monet Poplar series painting, this one, which only sold for $400,000, so less than half of the price of the Poseuses, which has always been not only an iconic work. I mean, the bigger version is at the Barnes Foundation, but this little one has always been iconic on the market since that price. It's always been one of the very, very finest post-impressionist pictures to come to the auction, in my view.
And now it's 100 million estimate.
And rightly so. I mean, the quality is outstanding. It's a small picture. Huh? It's what, 49 centimeters by 35 or something like that, but it's absolutely stunning. And I think it definitely deserves to make a big price, and I think it will.
And the collector was so sharp that he also bought the study for one of the character.
Yes.
The drawing.
It's actually amazing because, you know, we tend to see Paul Allen, who is very secretive about his collection, as somebody who's looking for iconic pictures. You know, and yet when you discover the catalog, because he lent quite a few pictures to museums, so we knew a little bit about his collection. We knew about the Gauguin, we knew about the Monet, the Waterloo Bridge. But when you look at the collection and you see works on paper by Van Gogh, by Seurat, you look at paintings by Tanguy, very, very sophisticated, not only iconic pictures, but quite an amazing taste. And it's going to be, I think, a great moment for the art market and for the sale, which I think comes at the right time for the market to reassure itself.
But business-wise, it's a big machine, huh?
Business-wise, I see completely what you're getting at. Business-wise, I think the current system in place by the auction houses and by the market, which is, of course, the guarantees and the third-party guarantee, is perfect for this sort of collection. This is a time where we can say, thank God there are guarantees, because they're going to make sure that every picture gets the right price and is defended properly. And that's what.
There's no risk of collapsing of the market.
There's no risk of collapsing. And there's also, you have to take into account that the Paul Allen collection is not the only collection to come on the market in the next 10 days. There will be the Solinger collection. There will be the standard evening sale at Sotheby's and Christie's. There will be the Mondrian. There will be a great Picasso oil, a great Giacometti oil. I mean, there will be a lot on the market above the threshold of $10 million. So I think the fact that these paintings we'll find out when the catalogs really come out, or for the most part guarantee, and that maybe 80% of what happens in an auction house is happening beforehand in discussions directly between the auction house and the third-party guarantee, actually guarantees us, the market, a certain market stability. And I think in today's troubled times, you know, with the stock market, with the war in Ukraine, with the cryptocurrency that's falling apart, with the reshuffling also of where do we put value, I think that's really important. And I think that will actually help us get through and get amazing results for, honestly, pictures that often represent the last chance of owning one. You know, you look at Manet, for example, we're discussing that perhaps the estimate was a bit high at $45 million.
45, yes.
Yeah, but you know what? Where do you find a Manet? You know, where do you find a Manet of that sort of quality? And the quality is outstanding. I mean, it's not just.
Don't you think the estimates are a bit high?
Find another one, I want to say. I mean, you know, I think look at the low estimates. Don't look at the high estimates. Look at the low estimates. And I think, honestly, you know, it's been years since I've seen a Manet on the market. And we saw what the last one made was purchased by the Getty for, I think, above $80 million. I completely agree with you. Yes, the estimates are high, but they're also guaranteed. And as we know, guarantees today doesn't represent a minimum price anymore. It represents a maximum price almost.
But push the market, pushing in a period of chaos for the world. Like if the art market would be in a bubble.
It's not a bubble. I think you're right. It's pushing, but pushing for the right things, pushing for your last chance of owning a masterpiece. There are no others. And I think in times of crisis, buyers are more selective, but buyers are still active and they want the very best. And I think Paul Allen, in whether it's contemporary art, post-war, old master pictures, impressionist and modern, there's some very, very, very good paintings which you won't see around. It's a bit strange to see sort of 40, 50 lots this season coming up that are must-have, but that's the way the market is. And I think
for sure, Christie's will thank you for saying all that.
No, but I mean it. It's really an outstanding collection. Just as the Mondrian at Sotheby's is outstanding, the Giacometti sculptures is outstanding. You have to say when it is the case, and these are really once in a lifetime chances. I mean, look, Christie's, this could be a masterpiece on itself. It could be the painting of a season. And now we have so many of them. So good for the market. Let's see how it goes.
Merci, Thomas.
Merci, Judith.